Let's talk about what it means to dream, because I found it fascinating that you believe in vision boards. Yes. I find that fascinating.
Man, if I didn't have no vision board, I'd be in trouble. You got to keep it in front. It's on my laptop. It's the screen on my phone. It's on my iPad. It's on my desktop.
That is so amazing, Steve. Like 10 years ago on the Oprah show, I was talking about vision boards, and people were like, that doesn't work. You are living proof. It absolutely does. You have to have a vision and a plan to execute so that every step moves you in the direction of vision. So let's talk about your vision board.
Yeah, okay. It's got some stuff on it I can't share with people, because y'all would really be looking at me crazy, man, if you saw what it was. But my vision board is incredible, man. One of the things that my wife and I have on the board is we want to send 10,000 children to college paid for. Our goal, full scholarship, just her and I, not through corporate funding.
Yeah.
But we want to get there where we can do that. You know, we want to explore Africa and do more for the infrastructure over there, so people are like, you went over there with the school, so they could have more ways to trade. The big problem is no roads and infrastructure, so trading within the continent is off. You know, we would love to do things for the violence here in this country, but that's a whole nother project. You know,
that's all on your vision board. Things you want to do and accomplish.
The money, the type of plane I would love to have one day is actually the inside of Tyler's plane.
But you also have, what I thought was interesting, you have like in the sleeve of your cuffs, and you have in your pants, like I heard, 3.5.
See, when Oprah was on TV, she was one of the few people that ever had double digits. You can't get double digits on a daytime show anymore.
Ratings, yeah.
You can't do that because of the way TV is now.
Yeah.
But if I get a 3.5, that sends my show through the stratosphere for daytime TV. So what I do is on a lot of my pants that I get tailored, I have the tailor put 3.5 in the pants. I put sayings inside the hem of a lot of my pants. And I do that because I constantly have to keep those goals in front of me. You know, I know how much money I want in the bank. I know how much money I want to make a year. I have a goal. It's all there. I know what I want to do for my family. What I'm trying to do for them is create a life for them that my parents were unable to give to me, so that when I leave here, that my children get a little bit better jump than the one I had. Well, actually, a lot better jump than the one I had.
So somebody, Jennifer says, life is what happens when you're busy making plans. Should my plan be solid or flexible once I'm clear on what I want?
Well, it's a combination of both, but you got to get tunnel vision to reach your goal. You have to put blinders on and say, I'm laser beam focused on this. But know this, the road to success is always under construction. So just know it. When you strike out on your goal, you're going to have to get ready for flexibility, because it's going to be detours, pitfalls, stop signs, men working, delays, detours going around. That has to be expected.
And failure means what?
Failure means you've now learned another valuable lesson that pushes you one step closer to success.
And means go in another direction. It means you have to go in another direction.
Failure is not the end all.
No.
People keep getting buried under failure. I bet you that you have failed more times than anyone in this room.
Absolutely.
I promise you have. I'm willing to bet that I have failed more times than anyone in this room, because I have attempted so many things that you have no idea what I've attempted and failed at. But I don't let the failures define.
It's God pointing you in another direction.
It's clear about that, and you've got to be willing to go with that bend, because that bend in the road is the only way. Success is not a straight line.
It is not.
It's crooked, it's down in a valley, it's back up over a mountain.
I don't vision board anymore because I am a powerful manifester. And I know that, and I know how to do it without physically putting it on a board. I know how, you have to, you want to know how to do it?
Absolutely.
You have to meet the vibration. You You can't be above or below it. It's just what I was talking about, negative energy, positive energy. In order to draw the thing to you that you want to come, you can't want it so much that you fear that you won't get it. You have to want it. So in order for me to be on your vision board, you must have put it there and then you let it go.
Yes.
And then you weren't thinking about it every day. Because you can't, it doesn't come to you that way. You have to do it, and then you have to put it, and then you have to meet that vibration. You have to prepare yourself to be there and ready when it shows up. And you were, Jaleesa, you were there.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Yeah. That's such a word, and it makes me think about In A Wrinkle in Time, there was so many powerful messages that were very spiritual, very deep, and I just want to touch on them for a second. So the first one, they said, you can fear the answers, but you can't avoid them. And I'm curious, Oprah, throughout your journalism career, have you ever asked a question that it was difficult for you to hear the answer to?
Yeah, I actually have, and I won't tell you who the person was. I got really shut down by someone who said, that's a stupid question, and it would be the person you least in the world would expect to say that, which is every journalist's fear, to be in a position where you ask a question, and the person said, well, that's a stupid question. And I refused to let myself be shut down, but I was so taken aback by it. And then I was like, well, was it stupid, or was you didn't understand what I was saying? So,
hold on.
And so, but I didn't let that deter me. At all.
Absolutely. And there's another powerful quote: the wound is the place where the light enters you.
Just
That's it.
That is,
Yes.
it's so deep. And I would just love to know, is there a painful moment in you all's life that actually ended up being enlightening?
The reason why we were just talking about this before you came in, the reason why thank you for bringing it to our attention. The reason why the wound quote is so profound is because once you've been around as long as I have, you know that there is not one single thing that has ever happened to you or will happen to you that will be wasted. If you look at every single crisis, difficulty, challenge, every joy-filled moment that comes into your being, everything is there showing up to make you more of who you were meant to be. And it's showing up there to help you. Nothing ever is wasted.